Hi, boys and girls. Well, today you're going to be making a flip book about simple machines. You have the materials in this packet right here, labeled with one of my favorite words, science. And this is the title of your book you're making, Simple Machines. What you'll need to do is cut out this piece right here, because this is going to be the cover of your book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this page and I'm going to cut the main square out, because I know that is going to be the cover of my book. And if it helps, you can pull it off the packet so that the other pages don't accidentally get cut. Now, my cover is cut out. This is going to be the cover of your book. Then you're going to get to a page that looks like this. This is the first page on your book. That's why I labeled it with a little number 1 on there. You're going to cut out the big rectangle that's going to be that page. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull that one off and cut the next rectangle out. Cut that one out, going around the edges of the big rectangle. And that is page number 1. Done. So my cover will go on top like this. And this is why we call it a flip book, because each page is going to stick out a little bit lower so that you'll be able to flip to the section that you want. The next page that you'll see is this one here. Now this page is a little bit different. You're going to take it off the packet. And on this one, you're going to cut out the words and the 3 little pictures, because they are going to go on page number 1. That's why I labeled them with the little number 1s, so you know all of those pieces belong on page number 1. So I'm going to cut out the words, and I'm going to cut out the 3 little pictures. They are all pictures of levers. So I've got some levers here. This one kind of reminds me of a seesaw, just without the seats for us. And of course, another kind of lever would be our shovel, because we're digging in the dirt and we're going to take the dirt out. And then the other kind of lever is where the little child is using a hammer to lever out a nail, pull a nail out of a piece of wood. Now, these pieces all go on page number 1. The little pictures get pasted up into the rectangle, and the words get pasted over the word fact. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to glue my little picture here and put it inside the rectangle. Get my next little picture, put glue on it, glue it inside the rectangle, and then get my other little lever and put it inside the rectangle. So now my pictures are all there. Then I'm going to put glue on the fact, which explains about what a lever is. And I'm going to stick it under the rectangle. So now my first page is all done. Well, almost all done. There'll be one more job when I've put all of my book together. So far, I've done page number 1. And it says, a lever is a bar that moves against an unmoving part. The unmoving part is called a fulcrum. Shovels, seesaws, and hammers are all levers. When you push down on one side of the lever, the other side moves up. And that's what will go behind my cover. Now we're up to page number 2. Page number 2 is an inclined plain page. Sorry about that. So pull that off. And I'm going to what? Yep, you're right. Cut out the big, dark rectangle line. So cutting it around here. Cut down the big, long one down here. And across the top for me. And now I've cut out page number 2. Same thing again. Behind that, you'll see a page that looks like this. Each of the little items is labeled with a teeny number 2 to help you know that's what goes on page number 2. So I'm going to pull that one off so I don't cut the page underneath. And going to cut out the rectangle with the words because that's my fact that tells me about an inclined plane. Then I'm going to cut out the 2 little pictures because that's what's going in the rectangle on the top. Some of the pages are going to have 2 pictures and some of them will have 3. Now I have 2 right there. Then, same thing as the page before. I'm going to put the little pictures inside the rectangle at the top, putting the glue on it, stick it in the rectangle at the top, put the glue on it, stick it in the rectangle on the top, then put the glue on the back of the words and put it over the word facts under the picture rectangle. And there's page number 2 done. Inclined plane. An inclined plane or ramp is a simple machine. The surface is straight and slanted. Ramps are used to move an object from one place to another place. When you push something up a ramp, it is easier than lifting it. You can use less force when you move something on a long, low ramp than a short, steep ramp. Cool. Good to know. And that is page number 2 of our flip book. See how each page is getting longer and sticks out from behind the other? So you'll do the same thing with page number 3 and page number 3's facts. Right behind it, all about pulleys. And you'll do the same thing for page number 4, which is all about the wheel and axle. And the information for that one is right behind it. And I labeled all of the items so you would know which page they go on. So in the end, when you've cut out all the pieces and stapled them together across the top, you'll have a book that looks like this. Well, at least after you color it. And then each of the pages. Here's my book page about levers. Here's my page about inclined planes. Here's my page about pulleys. And here's my page about wheel and axles. All right, my scientists, then you will be able to share that information with other people who need to learn about simple machines. Because everybody should know about simple machines. They help us do difficult jobs and tasks. All right, team, go ahead and get started on your Simple Machines informational book.